Have you ever dreamed of traveling around the world, of seeing amazing spots? Travel and experience the Philippines' 7,107 islands, its natural wonders, colorful and warm, engaging people. Witness the heavenly beauty of nature in the Philippines and experience the unforgettable leisure you've ever been experienced because nothing's worth more than experience. It's more fun in the Philippines, a shout from the Department of Tourism. Because of its beautiful sceneries with full of adventures to try on. The Philippines is one of the well-known countries when it comes to tourist destinations, one of the most blessed country in terms of location, resources, scenery actually in all aspects. Won a place in the seven wonders of natures in the world because of its unique cave known as the Underground River in Palawan. The Philippines is an archipelago located over the Philippine Trench, a plate tectonic boundary which forms part of the Ring of Fire, a region closely associated with volcanic and earthquake activity. It lends a heavy influence to volcanic activity on the island of Luzon. It is bounded on the east by the Pacific Ocean, on the south by the Celebes Sea, and on the west by the South China Sea. The archipelagic state comprises about 7,107 islands. Resulting from this situation are great variations in climate, geography, and vegetation. Also, the Philippines supports a rich and varied flora with close botanical connections to Indonesia and mainland Southeast Asia. The diverse flora includes 8,000 species of flowering plants, 1,000 kinds of ferns, and 800 species of orchids. Philippines is also rich in fauna. There are over 150 species of mammals. They are unique and can only be found here in the Philippines. Some of examples are the tamarao of Mindoro, pilandok of Palawan, and many more. Philippines is beautiful especially because of its archipelagic state and owns a unique species of flora and fauna. Tourism in the Philippines is a major economic contributor to the Philippine economy. The Philippines is an archipelagic country composed of 7,100 islands. It offers a rich biodiversity with its tropical rainforest, mountains, beaches, coral reefs, islands, and diverse range of flora and fauna, making it as one of the mega diverse countries in the world. In 2012, the country attracted 4,272,811 visitors. Tourism is an important sector for Philippine economy. In 2019, the travel and tourism industry contributed 12.7% to the country's GDP. Philippines is an archipelagic country composed of 7,107 islands, with 82 provinces divided in 17 regions. The country is known for having its rich biodiversity as its main tourist attraction. Its beaches, heritage towns, and monuments, mountains, rainforest, islands, and diving spots are among the country's most popular tourist destinations. The country's rich historical and cultural heritage, including its festivals and indigenous traditions, are also one of the attractions of the Philippines. Popular destinations among the tourists are Cebu, Boracay, Palawan, Siargao, and many more. However, despite this large potential, the tourist industry of the Philippines has lagged behind its Southeast Asian fellows like Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. due to political and social problems. The Philippine diving spots offer an underwater experience like no other. Dive and be in awe of the country's rich marine biodiversity. You will find that the Philippines is more than just its beaches and islands. It's also a paradise for underwater life. The Philippines has a wide range of picturesque mountains and trails for hiking adventures that you can choose from, and they all come in different sizes. So whether you're a beginner or a pro, hiking in the Philippines will be a great adventure for you. There's absolutely no reason for you to stay indoors and not enjoy these activities outside when in the Philippines. Even more perfect is if you get to share the thrill with your friends or newfound ones. As a traveler, you're also exposed to the realities of the world, seeing how much tourism can affect a place and their livelihood. Filipinos are becoming more aware of this impact too with the rise of ecotourism in the country. If you're an advocate of ecotourism, the Philippines offers experiences tailored fit just for you. There are eco-friendly tours you can avail of in places like Batanes, Catanduanes, Bohol, Palawan, Camiguin, and Cebu. Wherever you go, no matter how long you've got, the Philippines has a lot to offer, and you won't even have to spend that much. As long as you know where to go and how to live like a local, it will feel like home. Don't think twice about whether it's worth to book a trip to the Philippines. It surely is, and you will most likely find yourself looking forward to your next trip here again. Here are 10 reasons why you should travel to the Philippines as soon as they reopen in 2020. Visiting the Philippines is a big fun. Perfect beaches, friendly locals, beautiful nature, plus it's a cheap country to travel. You'll get a great value for your money. Number 1. The people. The hospitality of Filipinos is incomparable to the rest of the world. Number 2. Paradise beaches and islands. Philippines is one of the largest island groups in the world with 7,107 islands. Number 3. Shopping. Get lost in one of the biggest shopping malls in the world. Number 4. Nature and wildlife. Philippines has one of the most diverse wildlife in the world. Number 5. Weather and climate. The average yearly temperature is around 26.6 degrees Celsius. Number 6. Food. What? The food? You might ask. Number 7. Cheap alcohol. A place where rum is cheaper than juice. Number 8. Massages. Pamper your body with a good massage. Number 9. No language barrier. Over 90% of the population speaks English. And number 10. Jeepney rides. Explore the country like a local. Another 2 things that you would love to know about the Philippines. First, summer weather in the Philippines almost all year. If you're craving for the rays of the sun to kiss your skin, the Philippines is your dream paradise. As a tropical country, the Philippines only has 2 seasons, dry and family seasons. Number 2. Friendly and warm Filipinos. Aside from the picturesque spots in the Philippines, the warmth and hospitality of the Filipinos is a reason itself for you to visit the country. It continuously tops surveys on friendliness and was even considered as the friendliest country in Asia. The moment your plane lands here, you will be greeted with the genuine and loving smiles of Pinoys. Filipinos are also very proud of the beauty of their country and their culture. That's why, when they meet travelers who are visiting the country, the locals will go out of their way to help you out. Communicating is not a problem too. The majority of Filipinos speak and understand the English language, making it a truly convenient place for foreign visitors. You need not worry about getting lost and asking questions on the road because Filipinos will guide you. You will most likely gain a lot of Filipino friends during your trip, and they may just be the reason for you to come back. Filipinos are very hospitable. They have strong family ties as part of their culture. If you have Filipino friends who invite you to their home, they will treat you like you're a part of their family and may even serve you a feast of home-cooked Filipino food. This reason alone will make you feel like the Philippines as your home away from home.